Konnichiwa, Limpei Singapore Samurai desu. Hi everybody. It's Monday afternoon in New York City, and the whole city here is so quiet. Why? Because it's a lockdown period. And I believe that in most parts of the world, and including where you are now, you're probably in lockdown as well. Now, I just want to talk about something. Do you remember when you were working and then people ask you why you hadn't read a certain book yet, why you hadn't been to the gym, why you hadn't been working out yet, why you hadn't took up that martial art you wanted to yet, why you hadn't started on the calligraphy that you wanted to do yet, and your response has always been, what? I have no time. Hey, but now everybody has all the time in the world, man. Everybody's just at home right now. What have you been doing? Have you been just watching Netflix, drinking beer, and getting fat? Because almost everybody I've spoken to so far, that's all they do every day during this lockdown period. Rather than using the time to work on all those things that they said they didn't have time for, that their only excuse was that they didn't have time for, and now that they have time, all they did is squander the time of getting fat and getting unhealthy. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but most of the young people who die from coronavirus, they are fat. So yeah, you're putting yourself at risk, okay? Now, the thing is this. When you look at it this way, the problem with most people is not having no time, but a blatant lack of self-discipline and self-motivation. In fact, it is my opinion that this period of time, this lockdown period of time, is the best time, it's the period of time where mankind really goes up the next level in terms of intellectual, in terms of skill and everything. Why? Because you have time to read, to research, to train. You have time for self-improvement, like 100% time for self-improvement, time which you never had before, and all mankind right now has that time. And so, after this lockdown is all done, everybody in the world should have been upgraded. The strong become stronger, right? That's what I think. But are you doing that for yourself? For myself, every day I do so much. Every day at home I'm so busy. Now, in the morning, I do 1 hour of language learning. You know, as you guys know, you check out this video here. I speak a lot of languages, and lately I've been focusing on the Osaka dialect of Japanese. So I do 1 hour of language study every day, and then I do 2 hours of Japanese calligraphy. Now, calligraphy has been something I'm very passionate about because, as you guys know, I'm training as a samurai in Osaka, and that really rekindled my love for calligraphy, because samurai are not just fighters, but more importantly, samurais are artisans, and art, calligraphy, dance, opera, so important to the skill set of a real samurai. Okay, I'm talking real samurai. So yeah, I picked up my calligraphy again. And that takes about 2 hours a day. And then after that, I do my reading. I read a lot of books that I usually didn't have a lot of time for, like this book here. It's an amazing book by Inaso Nitobe on Bushido, Code of the Samurai, to understand the mind of the samurai. I read some amazing books like this as well. Carol Devon about mindset, and yeah, mindset. This is what this all about. It's all about mindset. Do you have the growth mindset, or do you have the fixed mindset? Or are you just making excuses about not having time, right? And then, just like back in Osaka, I do 5 hours of samurai training in terms of 1 hour of weight training a day. Two hours of sword training a day. and 2 hours of general conditioning, jogging and everything on the spot. Okay, I don't need machines to do that. And all these things is 9 hours a day. I do my meals and some random stuff here and there. That's one whole day. And every day I repeat the same thing. And my purpose, my objective is, once this lockdown is done, I need to be more skilled. I want to be really skilled in my calligraphy, and I want to have that kind of super powerful wrist that my sensei has, so that when I return to Osaka for my training, I can start off at a completely different level. This, my friend, is self-discipline and self-motivation. Nobody's there to tell you to do it. So, think about it yourself. All this while, do you really lack time, or do you really lack self-discipline? Think about it. Have you only been making excuse for what is truly lacking in here, which is your self-discipline and your true self-love? Think about it. Tell me in the comments below. 안녕.